guys, so real quick, I had a request video from Obey Megan or Die, and she asked how I get my nail forms to stick to the nails, or the practice fingers I mean. So I just thought real quick I'd show you guys. It doesn't matter if I'm using these cheapy ones or these ones or my NSI, I pretty much do it the same way. So of course, depending on the shape of the nail you're going for will determine where you're going to stick this. If you're doing a stiletto nail, then you're going to put it more at the base. If you're doing a wider tip nail or a semi-stiletto, then you'll do it more at the top. So I'm going to go ahead and put this at the top. So what I do is I rip the center so that it's open already. And then I don't try to put it on the nail right now. What I do is first I pinch it. You can roll it depending if you need to roll. And I'm just going to take it and I'm going to actually connect the points first. So I go ahead and I connect them like that. And then I leave the back here open so it looks like that. And then I just take the finger and I actually just place it and then I pinch the sides first, and then I bring over one wing and then the other. And if you look, there's a little teeny bit of a gap here. What I do is I stick my nail brush, I just slide it in there and I actually just push that up so that it connects. These particular fingers are a little bit funny shaped, so I always have a little gap, but for practicing I don't mind. If I was doing this for myself, or I was actually putting these on me as opposed to, or a client as opposed to the practice fingers, I would not leave that gap. So I would still do everything the same. I would take the form, put that down, rip it, pinch it, and then I would put my finger in, or the client's finger depending, slide it right up to that so that the nail is actually over it. And then I'm going to make sure it's lined up so that the middle line is straight on my nail. So hopefully you guys can see that. Pinch the sides and then bring over the wings. And then if I need to adjust it, I would stick my, you could use a dotting tool or your brush, whatever, and just push that up. And then that gives you your base to apply it. And then depending what shape you want, you can pinch it more for a stiletto, or leave the tip wider. But that's basically it. And then I would just go in and reinforce it on my finger like that. So I'll go ahead and show you with the other form. It's exactly the same thing. So I just take the form, peel it off, take off the back piece, put that down. I'm going to rip it along the line, open it, and then I'm going to go ahead and pinch, bringing my two ends together. Take my practice finger, stick that on there. I'm going to secure it at the sides first, making sure to keep this straight. And then one wing and then the other. And then if it's not on there good enough, I'm just going to take my brush and use that to push it up and then reinforce it. Now these ones, because they're a little bit wider, they usually leave a funny little gap, so I kind of have to fiddle with it. And sometimes you do have to take this off and on. And then again, if you look, there is a tiny little gap right here. But again, for practicing, I don't worry too much about that. I would just put my nail bed on and bring it up past that and then work from there. And then again, if I was applying that to myself or a client, I would do exactly the same thing. Pull off the center, place it to reinforce, open that. So I just ripped it along the line, pinch my two sides, and then I would put it on the nail, reinforcing the sides, and I'm making sure that this center line is lined up with the center of my nail. And then I'll push over one wing and then the other, and then if I have that little gap right there, I'm just going to take my brush and push that up slightly. And then once that's done, I'll secure it down here at the bottom as well. So, and then if I want a stiletto again, I'll just pinch it more and then just reinforce it, and then you're ready to go. So I hope that answered your questions. If you guys have any more questions, go ahead and put them down below and I'll try to get to you. If you guys have any other requests, go ahead and send them to me. You can inbox or just comment down below. And as always, thank you guys for watching.